to follow me. Maybe my eye they deceive me. Whether they cry, watch.
Court and get done with this quickly. We still have hope. We're not in despair.
By the grace of God,
Yes, so
victory is assured.
By the grace of God. By the grace of God.
yes,
At the end of the day.
we will lose a little time. We still have to go back. That's all it means. But I'm very consoled by what the Supreme Court said, that he ought not to have been treated the way he was treated. His bail ought not to have been revoked. His home ought to have been invaded. All that is a consolation to us. So we have hope. Thank you very much.
Well, if in recent times,
I believe everyone ogun na fear that boy na medicine. Obviously, ogun na fear, ogun fule ya, ogun fule ya. So ogun na fear, una de see am, una de hear am. See King Onwuka here. I don't know if you want to come in. If anybody want to come in, let them come in until we join our PM in the England show, in the England visit today. So I don't know how you go carry your client go court after 2.5 years. They tell you say all the things where you they do since 2.5 years in a useless thing. All the rulings of the Supreme Court, all the rulings of High Court, Low Court, Middle Court, Appeal Court, they are useless. All the judges in the Appeal Court, they are so foolish and stupid that they don't know what that, because this is the exact thing these judges in the Supreme Court to rule today. They have proven to people, to the whole world, that nobody can say anything. Every other thing you say is irrelevant. It's not, they have proven to you that Nigeria is not under that law you think it is. They have told you pump and plain that Nigeria is under Islamic law. Islamic law is not recognized in the world. They are not applying the world system. They have told you that, yes, we know that NNAMDI Kanu was kidnapped illegally. We know his house was invaded, people were killed, but we are not applying that type of law to our own country. Since when? Because Nigeria is now an Islamic state. Mazi Battle you are welcome, and the Mazi Ford, you are welcome. Mazi Battle I don't know if you want to say anything before we move to the next segment, because now segment, now we dey.
Hello, Biafra. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from here, depending on where you're watching. Yes, I want to greet everybody in the name of Chukwuka Biafra. All the same, long live Mazen Nandikalu. What I just heard on the screen now, is very, very, very annoying. I don't know how to say it, but I just put hand in my mouth. I'm just speechless. How can Nzokome say he's happy with what Supreme Court said, and what Supreme Court said is what will stand? How many times has he been to Supreme Court because of this Martin Nandikalu case? What is the Supreme Court decision all about? Supreme Court decision, is it not when is it not the Supreme Court they will use to turn the whole case upside down? How many times this Supreme Court has how many times this case has gone to Supreme Court since 2.5 years? They go, they come back, they go, they come back. Finally, after 2.5 years, now this man came out to say that whatever Supreme Court says goes, and they are happy with it. I think, while he was saying this, I heard a voice telling me that whatever Mazen Nandekali is facing today, the siblings are the consequences of it. They are the genesis or consequences of it because whatever goes in the legal team, that there are the consequences of it. They enter legal team and defy legal team and they separated everybody, turned everybody into disunity. Is he not the same sibling now tweeting yesterday and 2 days ago attacking Michael Zuckerman? Is it now that they will attack Michael Zuckerman after they have granted chance for him to come in through a Joffer, now coming to finish their own brother inside the dungeon? Whereas Mazi Samuel Eba is here with the red eye, open eye, kuro, seeing what they're monitoring them, designing the whole evil that are playing in the legal team, saying it, and these siblings they deafen their ears because why? Someone is from a boy who is that thing in Finland. You see disrespect with pride. They try to rubbish the life or the opportunity of their own brother. All they are gathering is, I want to be second in command. I want to be second in command. Second in command, when you don't have anything to offer, they now enter legal team, defy legal team, attack Ejiofor, attack Michael Zuckerman, attacking everybody. So now, where do they stand? Let them come out to talk and tell us something. Let them come out and tell us something. Look at how they mess up the opportunity of their brother. Had they been there join us of what we are doing by now, something very, very, secret would have been unveiled. But they choose to answer as Onyagbana, doing everything. Look at how the legal team are rubbishing their own senior brother. Let them come and talk and let me hear. They cannot talk. The main person they call Iroko, Ejiofor is calling Iroko 3 Iroko. Is he not the person who goes to Supreme Court to represent all those criminal governors and they fight their case and get it? And some senators, he fought their case and got it successfully. Is he not the one who fought that former governor of Cross River? He fought his case and won it. He fought the case of Dave Umahi and got it. He fought the case of who again? I think Yaya Bello. He got it. Why didn't he fight the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and get it?
Because Supreme Court have spoken. Whatever Supreme Court says goes. You can't argue it. By the grace of God.
Time. Okay, look at now how these people are making this generation to be languishing in the hand of the oppressors. Somebody who said that the Igbos and the Yoruba are the most stupid people, that the interest of Nigeria is in the heart of Fulani, has it not gone now? It has gone. But this generation now are suffering it. Say the truth, he cannot say the truth. He cannot, at the age of 85 years, he has gone. What else left for him? So, where is the integrity of his speech now? He just eat the sour grape and the teeth of the children are set on edge. He has gone. He has finished his life on this earth. He has left the calamity for the children to suffer, the generation unborn to suffer. He has gone. He has lived his life completely, successfully, and good. Now the main children are suffering. We that are alive now, watching what is happening in the zoo, oppressing the innocent citizens. It's time that we rise up to stop this nonsense that is going on. Stop it. Look at it. 2.5 years. One man and on email. And a major appeal court, a Japanese court, a J Supreme Court, a JK. Is your the one day on road to blow the hand email? Yeah, where I want to about the whole web so somebody who call himself Iroko 3, Lego Iroko 3. Look at what he's saying. My short man. My brother, I'm just tired. I don't know how to connect this argument or connect this speech or connect this discussion. It's totally jagadas. Thank you, my brother.
It's okay. Mazi Ford, I beg, just use some few minutes, about 3 minutes, and do justice so we can go over to the other segment.
Okay.
Mazin, okay, okay.
Yeah, you don't hear me, huh?
Yeah, there, here you go.
Okay. You remember a couple of, like, I don't know, probably like last week, we talked on this very issue, and yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we did.
exactly. Yeah, I expressed my skepticism, because I know when it comes to the zoo, I've never, ever been proven wrong when it comes to the zoo. So, but the thing is, yes, how can I put it? I'm not happy. I'm angry because I want Onyendu to be, to come out. That's for
Yeah.
sure. But I'm not surprised with the outcome because I know it would always be like this. You know. Yeah, Onyendu Mazina Andikano, he has paid so much. You can't even begin to, explain the level of price he has paid for the freedom of the people, for the freedom of well over 70 million people. And I know that in the future, people are going to, they will kind of immortalize him because the impact, the value, the meaning, and the usefulness of the benefit of the price is paying, though we know, some of us know, but the generations to come, they will realize how a man can lay everything on the line for a people, for a nation. He ready to lay. So now, why I'm not surprised with the decision is because I know that Nnamdi Kanu will not play ball. Never, never, ever, ever. I can tell you that you can take anywhere. No, it don't matter what. Nnamdi Kanu will never play ball. And
You can go
because
and verify.
yeah, and because Nnamdi Kanu will never play ball, I also know that it's going to come down to this. You remember what that fat Yoruba animal pig or whatever, what he said that
Yeah.
last week, that he should do this, you do that, before they will let it. So I know it will come to that. Now, again, like I said, the thing that gives me joy is that God will continue to keep him. But frankly speaking, we as Biafran liberators, Biafran people, we are going to force their hand. And every Biafran who is committed one way or the other must realize this, that his freedom, the freedom of Onyendu, is in our hand. I'm telling you, because these guys, you see, they are so committed to that evil entity called Nigeria. They are so committed. Their options, if they have to weigh it, because of what the zoo represents, that impunity where they can just, we're talking about some kind of dark entity here. So it's a big battle. I said it earlier. I said we have a battle on our hand, So obviously the freedom of Mazin and Kanu is going to depend on how much water we are willing to unleash. Everything, we have to throw everything at this support. If not, because you see these lawyers, this Zekome, the Ejimako and the Ejiofor, all of them, and the zoo government and the British and the Ohaneses and the Biafran politicians, they are all in cahoots. They are all complicit to keeping him there. I know, yeah, maybe one way they will say, okay, please make sure he's taken care of, he's well fed or whatever, but keep him there because he's not willing yet to play ball. And he's never ever going to play ball. But let nobody deceive you to think that a Joffo or a Zekome comes out to talk about this or that. Is pure bunker. They lie. They are all in it. All of them from A to Z. They are all in
They
it.
are together.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Ezekiel was in the court, laughing, smiling, shaking hands with people like he won a lottery. You know?
Hugging, carrying on the aka na abụ.
These
But it's
people,
true now. You see in the video. I can rewind
yeah,
it for you to see. Look at it.
yeah,
Look at it here. Just take a
yeah,
look. Watch,
yeah,
watch, watch, watch. Watch him inside the court after
yeah,
telling you, and the Jofo was happy. Hey, how are you? Ah! Look at
yeah,
them. Look at it.
yeah. Is it? Is it? They are
Watch
all.
them. This here. Look at him. Ah,
Look at
you. Look at him.
look at it, Jofo. Yeah,
And as they were talking, Ejiofor, I didn't see Ejiofor in the picture. It's Mike Ezeko. He was just happy, nodding his head. Yes, that is what we
The
want.
Supreme Court is the
Watch,
Supreme
just
Court.
watch. Take a
What the
look.
Supreme Court says represents the law. We
Yes.
respect it. We go by it.
Mm.
There
He's
is no other
nodding
way.
and smiling. You see,
We,
very
we, we,
happy.
we had hoped
Eh?
that
Just
it
be
would
just
come
smiling,
our
just
way,
doing it like this.
but it has
Spirit
gone
court
the
is
other
spirit
way.
court. What spirit
It
court
simply
says
means
go.
that we have to go back to the High Court and get done with this quickly.
Guy.
We still have hope. We're not in despair.
By the grace of God,
Yes, so
victory
We
is
still have
assured.
hope. We
yes,
are
we
not in
will.
despair. Yeah, by the grace of God. Yes. Look at them,
We will lose a little time. We still have to go back.
especially him.
That's all
Very
it means.
happy,
But I'm very
licking
consoled
his tongue
by
and
what the
mouth.
Supreme Court said, that he ought not to have been treated the way he was treated. His bail ought not to have been revoked. His home ought to have been invaded.
So give
All
them
that is a
again.
consolation to us. So we have hope. Thank you very much.
Maz, excuse me. Excuse me, please.
I didn't hear you.
Why is it that these people are making implicative statements? Implicative statement in the sense that it will hit them, it will
You know
affect
they
them,
hear
it
what
will
man
impact
why
them.
is it wait. It be like saying you don't understand. When Mazi Simon Ekpa said anybody that is standing against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly or indirectly, ịpụtakwa n'irokwu okwu ọnụ gị ga na-eshi ishi. You don't understand that statement. Your mouth will be smelling. Doesn't mean it will be smelling as if person come and say, you've not brushed your mouth. No, your mouth will be smelling is that you will be speaking rubbish. If you come out, you will implicate yourself. After he said it, didn't you see Ejiofor? Ejiofor come out to use gun, shoot him leg 2 times, abi 3 times. He run, he know the gree come out again. Mike Ezekome come out to the same thing, he run. Have you seen them come out to tell you anything about Mazen Nadekalu for a very long time now? So they are just unuhage wegishi. Their mouth the woes now.
Can you?
Anytime they open mouth, they go talk, they go implicate themselves.
What kind of nonsense is this? That the Supreme Court said that Mazen Nandikalu wouldn't have treated the way he would have, that the way he would.
Mazi, go.
Yeah.
So obviously, you can see, and everybody can see that the zoo doesn't have their judicial system is a joke, and the zoo can never be taken seriously. You have to be able to get what you want from the zoo because there's no law. It's not a country of law and justice, because
And
they
it's
say,
not even Mazi, it's not only that. They have proven to the whole world that number one thing, a single man can come out and tell the world that the man in the man in the appeal court, the man in the judiciary court, the man in the high court, the man in the low court, the man in the secret court, they are not qualified to talk when I am talking or when I talk because I can overrule whatever they said. I will listen. You coming here to tell the world that you know, yes, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Yes, it is wrong. You know, he was enjoying his bail before the military went. It's wrong. You know that they have strike out all the cases against him. It is, but your law. They said that their law that Nigerian law have no room for anybody that was kidnapped. That in
But,
extraordinary rendition, as they call them, the
but
person have nothing, no benefit, no law guys anything against you being kidnapped. As long as Nigeria government have anything against you, they have right to go to anywhere and kidnap you, and they will
yeah,
judge you, and nothing will
mm,
happen. This is what they're just telling you.
yeah, but that is the thing now, like I said, because and that is why it's called the zoo, where laws are not obeyed because the internationally recognized law specified, specifically how one law can trump another law. The fact that you've committed, a crime by kidnapping, that alone nullifies every other thing. You've lost your ability to try somebody that you have, committed a crime in kidnapping. So it's very simple, but because it's Nigeria, yes, so obviously that is how it is. So it's a lesson, but it's not a lesson because we all know that there's no law in the country. But my point is that I think what I was trying to say before it escaped my mind is that, and I said it also that maybe that last week, that there's need for high profile intensification of effort, because that is the only thing. Anything other than that, trust me, they will continue to play around this, chicken and whatever games. Today, Supreme Court, they will continue another 1 year, another 3 years, because for them, they are, that evil, that dark entity called Nigeria. They want to maintain it, but they will fall for sure, because at the end of the day, onye ji mmadụ na anị ji onwe ya,
They don't know that.
onye ji mmadụ na anị. And I keep telling every Nigerian, anywhere I run into them, I say to them, we are not moving, you are not moving either. So you guys can continue in this bullcrap for as long as it takes. Because one thing is for sure, we will never, 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 never. When push comes to shove, anyway, so that is the thing, my brother. I will call again. Yeah.
All right, we'll continue. Let us hear Dan Olasi. Even Dan Olasi is even angry at the judgment. Let's listen to him. Sorry.
His bail ought not to have been revoked. His home ought to have been invaded. All that is a consolation to us. So we have hope. Thank you very much. Well, if in recent times you're listening to the commentaries of most Nigerians, there is now a process of judicial rascality. Because if the Supreme Court condemns all the processes, especially the rendition that brought him back to Nigeria, and you're not asking that he goes back to the Federal High Court for the trial to start, I feel it's a lot of injustice. It's a lot of injustice in all forms of jurisprudence. So all I will say that we just leave it in the hands of God at the end of the day. How can somebody, it's difficult to make a comment, because when you listen to the judgment when it started, it was clear that they accepted the illegality committed by the federal government of Nigeria in all aspects of it. And yet you went on to this, to remove the judgment of the appeal courts because of lack of jurisdiction, which they learned about the lower court. I don't think that is fairness in any consideration, but they say that they are final because it's the Supreme Court. They are also infallible because it is the final court of the land. So we'll go back to the Federal High Court, and hopefully we'll probably request that a bail is granted at that level. So for me, it's a win-win affair. At least something has seriously started, and I hope that...
You want to say something?
Yes, Mazi. What I want to say now is that what this Olas is saying now is the same version of what Michael Zuckerman said. What he's saying now is it the same page of what the other man said, that what Supreme Court said goes, and they are happy with it. Is it the same? Are they in the same page? Why this man is saying different things and Michael Zuckerman is talking different thing in line with the other animal? that said that what Supreme Court said good, that they're happy with the Supreme Court. This man is saying that the what Supreme Court did, is not good, since they know that it has been treated badly. Why is it that
Yeah.
they don't have power to just quash the judgment?
Yeah.
And that still
All right.
they choose him. They don't want to release
Okay.
him. Please,
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah.
please, me.
All right. Let me just.
So, what this last
Okay.
yeah. Hello, brother. If you finish, please can you mute?
Don't worry, I meet him. Go on.
All right. So, what this man is saying now is a different version from what Michael Zuckerman is saying and the other person is saying. Now, let me say this. This man is fooling himself. He's fooling himself that he thought that Michael Zuckerman and the other person, and the Joffa, that are in favor of MAZI NNAMDI. He didn't know that they have used him. They have used him to close gap. They have used him to balance equation. Now, if he listened to Michael Zuckerman and that man, yeah, how is it that they are saying a different thing and he came out to say different thing contrary to what they are saying, contrary to what the legal team is saying? Legal team said that they are happy with the Supreme Court, that what Supreme Court said goes, and he said is opposing what Supreme Court said, whereas he is in company with the legal team inside the court. Look at this one. Who are they deceiving?
Mm,
Do you know that there are high elements of people like this man, following people who are deceiving people, thinking that they are in a good page with those people. Whereas those people, they are just there to play their criminal reality. This man don't know what Michael Zuckerman
yeah.
and the
He be like, you know what he look like? Say some people say they be pastor, but when you go to their church, you no go know say they get one secret altar where they kill goat and the ram and chicken. Even some go kill human being, bury for their altar to get. You go think say you go carry all your heart, go say you dey worship God, and they go do hand like this. Somebody go fly up or fall down. They go tell you say na miracle. You no know say na demonic power. So na so this man now, Dan Olasi, and there's so many other people they follow them, thinking that these people are good people, thinking that they are still the people they used to know before. They don't even know that they have changed, that things have changed. That is just the truth.
how can this thing happen? Somebody, two people went to court. Another person is saying in favor of federal government, Zuzu, and the Supreme Court. And another person came out
No,
and
no. If that he is in favor of the government is just a different thing. That he is okay. He is happy. He is satisfied. He is. Look at Mike Ezekome, happy, rejoicing, smiling. Nothing he said. Yes,
rejoice,
yes, I'm happy. Oh, he's licking his tongue. Mm.
happy, very happy, satisfied. Can you imagine?
If
Eh?
if if na you get case, your lawyer carry you go court, and your lawyer don give you assurance say you go win, you no go prison. Finally, at the end of the court, judge come say you get 20 years imprisonment, and your lawyer wey dey stand for you for your front, you go put hand for two girls like this, dey smile, dey take picture with them. You carry many lawyer, the other one is say, hey, hello, how are you? So you come, how is your mother? Hey, come, let us see outside. And as if that is not enough, you see your lawyer. I love this judgment. This judgment is so fantastic. This judge, This judge is sabi book well. This judge know wetin e dey do. How would you feel? Let us just tell ourselves the simple truth. Make we put ourselves in the real shoes of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. You know, the painful part of it is that nobody tells MAZI Nnamdi Kanu all these things that are happening.
I don't
Nobody
think so.
takes them to his notice.
I don't think.
Because there is no way somebody express this kind of feelings publicly and you tell me you want to represent me.
Yeah.
What
This
do
is
you
very,
call it?
very, it's very, very annoying.
That
Very, very
the
annoying.
process at the Federal High Court will be, that will be expedited so that the young man can come and be useful to his society. But the only unfortunate thing is that the insecurity in Nigeria, and especially in the southeast, will be worsened off because people don't believe what is happening in this country anymore. So if the Supreme Court of Nigeria is not even looking at the implications of what is going on, Boko Haram is on, bandits are on, iPod is on. So where is the country that we're all looking forward to? May God bless this country. Thank you very much.
You know, Siam, at the end, may
See?
God bless this country.
You
Nigeria
see?
cannot go for when you keep looking at these elders. Let's
Now,
go
yeah,
over.
Alama,
Let's listen to Ikenga.
Sorry?
we can go slow.
I'm Chief Dan Olasi. I'm Chief Dan Olasi and Igbo's small statesman.
The 3rd December, for us in the opposition lawmakers and opposition political parties who I speak for, this judgment today is very shocking to us because we missed an opportunity to lay the foundation.
Do you see the statement? This judgment today
It's shocking.
came as a shock or is very shocking to us.
But the man government is happy.
Look at Ikenga. When you look at Ikenga is not one of the major councils. He's just a volunteered council that when he have the time, he attend. But just look at him. Look at the content. You will see that he just sad and down.
But Michael Zokome, the Iroko criminal, is happy. The Jofo is happy. You know, just for a starting.
Maka eze gọọmenti bizi na-achị nwaanyị aka na-abụ.
Political resolutions of these issues. And it's so painful that the eminent jurists understood the issues, but in their conclusion decided to arrive at something that is still worrisome to us. And what is that? The Supreme Court agrees today that the extraordinary rendition of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya is illegal. That is the first victory that was recorded today. Then the Supreme Court also...
No, I want us to just listen to Ikenga's submission.
Big point.
When you listen to his submission, then you will listen to those you call SAN and the NAS or FAS or FOS.
Branded.
Just listen. Go down and listen to his submission. Listen.
So said today that the invasion of his house by the security agencies that led to killings and the man running to safety is also illegal. These are the foundations. And then the Supreme Court also goes further to say that the revocation of his bail ought not to have happened, thereby saying that he's supposed to be enjoying the freedom, which is the very foundation of this struggle up to Supreme Court. So now what happened? If the Supreme Court agrees that the extraordinary rendition from Kenya is illegal, and the Supreme Court agreed today that the invasion of his house is illegal, and the Supreme Court agreed today that he ought not to have been declared bail, then why is MAZI Nnamdi Kanu still in DSS custody today? The Supreme Court should have not only freed him, but lampooned those who committed those atrocities.
Yes.
And when they talk about some of these conventions that were cited by lawyers of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu are not national laws, I disagree. You know the extradition treaty that was signed by Malami, the Attorney General.
Yes.
That treaty, that act, condemned extraordinary rendition. So it's there in the law. Even as elementary law students, we are told method of forming laws, conventions, inclusive as well. So if you have international conventions that have been codified and ratified, they immediately becomes law. like African Charter on Human Rights and so on and so forth, will cite. These are laws. So why are you saying that we did not sign national law? National laws were cited. So for whatever reason, like I said, they are remitting back to the federal High Court. We strongly believe that the first thing to do is to grant bail to MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. Let's go back to the foundation, is to grant him bail. But let me also appeal to the president. I'm not saying he should interfere in judicial matters, but there is need for us to find a middle ground to bring peace to Southeast. Many things has gone wrong in the East. Is it that Nigerians don't feel for the destruction going on in the Southeast? Businesses are being burned to the ground. People are being killed. All sorts of criminal activities is going. Even security agencies are also being killed. And whenever anybody is killed in the East, they call it unknown gunmen. Don't we want, timely resolution of these issues? And we said that the first foundation is to grant MAZI NNAMDI Kanu unconditional bail, and then we'll commence that process of reconciliation and harmonization of these issues. People in the East are human beings. Everybody was expecting that this Christmas was going to be the first beginning of returning peace to the Southeast, because people were expecting, people were warming up for it. And then a few days to Christmas, the Supreme Court agrees that his arrest was illegal, that the rendition was illegal, that the invasion of his house was illegal, but he should remain in DSS custody. That's why I say it's a sad December. It's very painful. And I'm appealing. The president still have powers under the Constitution. You see, all these things we are going from Federal High Court to Appeal Court to Supreme Court still have a political solutions to it under the Constitution. Well. Under the Constitution, the president has powers to issue knowledge. That power is constitutional. So I'm appealing to the president that despite whatever has happened today in Supreme Court, thank God that the Supreme Court have ruled that the rendition from Kenya of NNAMDI Kanu is illegal. And thank God that the Supreme Court has also ruled today that the invasion of his house in Omahia was also illegal. And also, the Supreme Court has also agreed that he ought not have been denied his bail. Despite the final conclusion of not granting him bail today, the president, riding on this extract from the ruling of the Supreme Court today, can, as the father of the nation, issue a broadcast and then issue knowledge, discontinue the trial and grant him unconditional bail and commence the process for political and political solutions to the matter. So that at the end of the day, every part of Nigeria can come together on that principle of justice, equity, and fairness. So it's not we didn't lose anything today, but it's also surprising that the final conclusion we were expecting was not made. But it's also victory for us that the Supreme Court agrees that the rendition from Kenya was illegal, and that the invasion of his house in Omahia is also illegal, and that he ought not to have been denied his bail. So it is victory for all of us who love democracy, justice, and fairness, despite that the fact that the Supreme Court have also refused releasing him by allowing the appeal by the federal government. But the president still have a role to play. That's why we're appealing to the president to exercise his constitutional power. Going by the extract from this positive extract from the judgment of the Supreme Court today is to issue knowledge and discontinue the trial and initiate the process for political resolution. Anybody that is telling you that the path to peace is endless incarceration of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is deceiving you. Yes. That person is enjoying the crisis, the killing and destruction in the East. Let's find a way. The president has been a Democrat, advocated for justice, equity, and fairness. Even in NEDECO, issues of NEDECO, all about issues of constitutional rights, fairness, equity, and justice. This is what we have known the president over the years for. And we expect him, as somebody who has championed rule of law, as a Democrat, as a leading member of NEDECO, to understand the circumstances we're operating in today and use his presidential power and issue knowledge so that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu can go home and we can now open the window and opportunity for final political resolution of this matter. Thank you.
Yeah. That's not the point that the court made. You saw that the court came very heavy on the security agencies, where they have in any way, impaired on the rights, the fundamental rights of the defendant. However, our laws have made very clear provision for remedy where there's such infraction on the right of the defendant. Then you can have, such a defendant can go to the civil court and then seek for civil remedies for the violation of his fundamental rights. And that is why, of course, we have the fundamental rights enforcement, for which the defendant, the respondent, which is the defendant in this case, have actually activated. And you are aware that he has gone to the civil court and he has gotten some judgment, which is still subject of appeal, as to whether or not his fundamental rights have actually been infracted or infringed upon. Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is D.E. Caswell. D.E. Caswell. D for David. D for David. D.E. Caswell.
Okay, and counsel, who are you representing?
I am counsel to the appellant, which is the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay. Okay. As you have all observed what happened today at the Supreme Court, if you ask me, I would say this is victory to administration of criminal justice, because it shows that once you are an accused person, once you are a defendant, no matter what excuse you want to bring to hide under the law to say that you should not be tried, the Supreme Court has expressly, unequivocally stated clearly that we don't have the legislation that will vitiate the court from trying a defendant that has committed a crime.
Which crime?
Very simple. You heard what this man said. No matter, they told you, the Supreme Court said, we don't have any provision that will save you from our wrath. There is no God, no Savior, no law. As long as it is Nigeria, they are capable of adding law, removing law, doing whatever they want because they are the law themselves. Nigeria is the only country where a president is a criminal and nobody is talking, where the vice president is seen with terrorists and nobody asks questions, where a tout is seen in the presidential villa, sleeping, dining with president, taking pictures with president, snapping pictures, making conference, making press conference from the presidential villa, and nobody saying anything. Only in Nigeria, where terrorists will be forgiven and told to go and apply for police post, army officer, presidential post, anything you want to go and apply, you can get it. Nigeria is still the only country where terrorists are being forgiven and they are placed under salary or allowance, call it whatever you like. Nigeria is the only country where terrorists can protest for late salary. Terrorists in the name of repentant Boko Haram. And then somebody is looking for one beautiful Nigeria to build. May God have mercy on you all. Mazi, which time is our PM going to this thing? Is it 8 or 7?
Mokwamo.
I don't know if it is 5 p.m. or 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm confused.
Is it on Twitter?
And we will join them on Twitter. No, we'll join them on Zoom.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Zoom. Okay, I saw that notice. Let me see. Let me see. I'm coming. I think I saw it just now.
Okay, check now. So, my people, when we yes, my brother Obunegu Ato, Obunegu Ato, Obunegu Atogu, Obuna. This name e get as e be. If person call am 2 times, e go cut tongue. Obunegu, Obunegu Atonye Ogu, Ato Enya. Nah, I no fit pronounce am abeg. Okay, Osite, somebody say it's 7 p.m. Biafran time. So
Okay.
wetin we dey talk? Wetin we wan make you know be say dis thing wey you see dis thing wey you see, nobody should be depending on anybody. You cannot depend on anybody. When you see your legal counsel, lead counsel, son for that matter, smiling happily that this case sef, I like wetin happen. May God have mercy on those that are still waiting and believing. Well, Chineke mere anyị ebere. You see, you see this Biafra wey we dey look for. If we no look for this Biafra, nobody go give you. That Nigeria have come out to make it clear that yes, this is against the law, but in our own law, we have no provision for this. Yes, it is against the law to go to another country and abduct somebody. Yes, it is against the law that somebody is is on bail. He should be allowed to enjoy his bail, and the military invaded his house for no reason.
Guinea Mezian.
But we have no provision in our law that will accommodate or that will shield or that will save this man from facing the brunt of our Islamic nation or state law. That is what they're telling you. Until he go to high court, he will get bail. May God have mercy. May God have mercy. Mas, if you want to say anything, you can carry go.
What is annoying me is that look at the face on the screen that is happy with appeal court. What appeal court says goes. Why not these people have a meeting with people like Ikenga? You see, when they say iron sharpness iron, in Nigeria, darkness sharpness darkness. That is all they know in Nigeria. People like this who are old, well learned. Has he been any governor appeal court? Any governor appeal court case that Michael Zogomo took that lasted more than 1 month? That's never been. Every court this man handle must end maybe within 1 month, and he must be successful. But he have collected money. The same previous government, he was tackling to release Martin Nandikari. The same previous government gave him an award of legal practitioner last year. Was it this? No, last year. Gave him an award, and he collected as a son. Look at how he's smiling. If you see this smiling, does it show that he's disappointed? Has this man been in the prison for 6 months before? Not even 1 year, but somebody he's representing has been there for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Now, where are all these UN group talking release Mazen Nandekalo within 6 months or else they will intervene? Where are they? Everything that's happening in this country is absolutely mystery. Mystery in the side of evil. So it doesn't matter who you be, they can buy you over. Mazen Nandekalo say it that if they buy you over, that you cannot stop what we are doing.
Just a moment, Maazị, ka anyị ga-egodi ihe onye isi anyị kwuru. Ka anyị ga-egodi ihe PM kwuru.
Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. If you know, you know. Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. If you know,
Okay.
you know.
Hi.
Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị.
Statement.
If you know, you know.
Hello?
Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu.
Hello? Yeah, good evening, ma. Ka onye mụ na ya na-ekwu biko. Yeah, I'm live, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị.
Oh, this man said.
If you know, you know. Nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. Odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị. If you know, you know. nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị odogwu adịgo ka ọ ga-adị if you know you know nwoke adịgo ka ọ ga-adị.
Hello, my country people. It's na BBC Pidgin service, and we dey come to our live from the Supreme Court premises for Abuja, Nigeria capital, where the Supreme Court just give judgment between the matter between federal government and NNAMDI KANU. And I know say NNAMDI KANU matter don dey for court since 2021. It starts from the Federal High Court, from there to the Appeal Court, then from there it can land for the Supreme Court. And I want just give a summary of wetin happen for court so far. Well, the people body for here, body no sweet them. Everybody just dey sad. They just dey vex. They waka comot.
That one is they go die finish before that one.
We come court today with plenty expectation. Say judgment go in their favor, but unfortunately, it no go in their favor. Sake of say the Supreme Court talk say NNAMDI KANU will continue to face trial. Make I just give some of the things where the panel of judges agree on, where them read for court today. And I remember say before this matter come the Supreme Court, it be don land for the Court of Appeal, where the panel of judges for Court of Appeal been talk say sake of the way where them take bring NNAMDI KANU come Nigeria, and where then describe as abduction, kidnapping, where no follow and the normal legal process, where then they carry and bring people from abroad where they allege say commit crime. Sake of the way where them bring them, say court no even get any basis to hear the matter, and NNAMDI KANU not even supposed to stand trial. And I remember say the Appeal Court talk say make NNAMDI KANU no stand trial at all. But the Supreme Court can't talk say NNAMDI KANU trial go continue. And then talk say even though they agree with waiting the Court of Appeal talk, the Supreme Court agree say the process where they take carry NNAMDI KANU come Nigeria no dey normal. Say it dey likely to kidnap and abduction with, and it no dey okay. This one are the extrajudicial procedure where they no follow well. So the court talk say they agree with wetin Supreme Court talk, sake of say the way where they bring NNAMDI KANU come Nigeria they illegal. They no follow the right procedure. But again, they talk say that one where the judges for the Appeal Court talk na international law, na be that, and they no cite any legislation for Nigeria where talk say person where they allege say commit crime, say the way where they take bring them in matter whether the person go stand trial or not. Supreme Court say yes, so they agree say the way where they take bring NNAMDI KANU come Nigeria na they illegal, na illegality. But even though the process where they take bring them they illegal, that one no means say in no go face a trial. And the Supreme Court thought say as far as Nigeria they consign, the Appeal Court no cite any legislation where talk say make person where they arrest illegally no stand trial. They talk say as far as the Nigeria position for law they consigned, anybody where they suspect or we get reasonable thing where you do, where be say they suspect them as criminal or as crime, whether they go kidnap them for also, whether they bring down in also, the person go still face trial. But then talk say make Nigeria also on their part try to follow the rule of law. Say this thing where they do NNAMDI KANU, the way they take bring and come Nigeria, make them no do one again. Say the thing no good well, you no follow law, you no follow procedure. But even as they don't talk that one, the trial go still continue from the Federal High Court where they stop. So the summary of the matter be say NNAMDI KANU trial will continue, and the legal team of NNAMDI KANU, where KANU Agabi SAN, dey lead beg court say abeg, and dem no get wetin dem go do again, but dem dey beg court say make the trial process happen sharp sharp, make dem speed up the process, say e don tey when Nnamdi Kanu dey de ten tion with all this back and forth wey dem dey go all this while. So as court don talk say make the trial continue, dem dey beg dem make the case happen sharp sharp. So the summary of the matter be say they allow the appeal and dismiss the cross appeal. And I remember say the appeal and cross appeal matter now when the appeal court say make dem no try Nnamdi Kanu again, now federal government can go appeal to the Supreme Court. So country people, na so the matter be. Court say the way dem take bring Nnamdi Kanu no make sense, e no follow legal process. Yes, they no do well, but that one no mean say the trial go stop because of the way dem take arrest am, bring am come Nigeria. They also talk say that one na international law, but for Nigeria, Nigerian law never mature to that stage where we say and the way dem take arrest person go stop the trial of the person whether he commit crime or not. So country people, now the long and short of the matter be this: Nnamdi Kanu trial go continue. And we get plenty story for our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our different social media handle. The full story of wetin happen for court today dey there. We just thought say make
We hear am now. Everything wey happen dey wrong, but we no dey leave am. Nigeria is a wonder, wonder, wonder,
Like,
wonder, 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 wonder.
it's
Who
like
still dey think say hope dey for Nigeria? I dey sorry.
my brother, hope no dey. Hope no
No,
dey.
some people are still believing there is hope.
I don't know. Court wey say that the way wey they take harass somebody, bring am to the zoo, no correct. The way wey they take detain am, no correct. The way wey they take oppose his bail, no correct. What are you saying? He said you don't have capacity to overlook the crime that leveled against him, that you still go on, whereby the appeal court in Umahia has ruled it out that it cannot stand. You, the Supreme Court, you are still, what are you benefiting in holding the innocent person? You just run here, you just come out there, you run here, you come out from there, you run another place. At the end, you don't have anything that is holding water, nothing. It's not holding anything. And you stand on it. That's to tell you, when an Escobar is a president, and Escobar released Abakayere, who was caught in bribing and cocaine and all that, released him without any trial, without any without appearing to court, without any bail this thing, application, release him, and again release another person. What do you think that regime will do, rather than to support the evil that is himself? There's no way devil have caught any destiny. You see, I think it was a scripture that said it, that a kingdom that defy itself cannot stand. So for Escobar to defy his own kingdom, it will not stand. For it's better for him to support his kingdom so that his kingdom will continue to go, continue to progress while he's in power. That is the point. The Supreme Court have said everything. That's what the kind of treatment they gave to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is unfair. Then what are you, in your own position, in your own legal power, what are you saying as a court, as a jurisdiction? What are you doing? If one of the jurisdiction court said, let this man go, they have no court case against him, acquitted, the charge and everything, let him go, and you now came out and said that you want to upheld it, then after you upheld it, on your sitting jurisdiction, he said that the way they treated him is not good, the way they arrested him is not good, the way extradite him is not good. The way they kept him in prison is not good. The way they invaded his house is not good. The way everything is going is not good. Then you have given a positive verdict on behalf of that person or in favor of the accused. When you find nothing to hold the person, what are you supposed to say? Are you daft? Why can't you say the same thing other people or say something according to the heart of justice? You turn it bizarre. Then say let him be there. Come on, man. That country is damnable zoological republic. Thank you.
Yay. Well, Biafrans, sometimes like this, you go, okay, somebody, hey, see Erasmus. Erasmus, I be no be my
My
own
brother,
Erasmus.
no, I mean,
No,
I'm brother, my brother.
Erasmus, you leave me run.
Bros, I did. I just did. In fact, I did verse. I did verse.
I know say you diverse.
I want to say this. The KANU they should forget about all the lawyers. Everybody should. There's nothing like we don't need. There's no point going to court for anything. Uh, the Supreme Court said it was illegal. The process from which it was brought in was illegal.
Yeah,
Yet they now said Nigerian government should do legality on top of illegality.
yeah,
I used to think Biafrans are people who have strength. They are strong people. People that you don't mess with. But the way it goes as the weakest tribe in Nigeria right now, I am telling you the truth. It seems right now to me that Igbos are the weakest tribe in Nigeria right now. Because this is blatant nonsense. This is nonsense. Somebody was kidnapped, blindfolded, and brought to Nigeria. Now you have said yes, he was done this way, but go back to High Court, go and try him. How can you do legality on top of illegality? And you see some people, even some Biafrans, coming out to say, oh, well, we want some this thing. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. All Biafrans should go and get ready and let's go and do the needful. This is rubbish. Forget about the courts. He's not going to get. They are never going to release him. The few Igbo leaders cannot turn the other people to weak people. Because as it is now, Igbos, especially Igbos, are considered as weaklings in Nigeria. They are very weak. Very weak. The weakest people I've ever seen. Look at Abba Kyari, that's a criminal, a drug dealer, a criminal, has been set free. And these stupid leaders are coming out to say, oh, we at least is going part of this thing. Everybody should go and do the needful. Go and get ready. If it's money you have, go and provide the money. If it is this, you can go back to the bush. Go and do the bush. Let's do this thing once and for all. All this nonsense must stop. All this must stop. I don't want to hear talk again. This one are looking at us in the face and spitting in our eyes. And we want to keep talking. I don't want to hear talk again. Anybody who has money should go and provide money. Anybody who knows that you don't have money, you can join this thing. Go and join what you can join. Let's
Yes,
do
my brother.
once and for all.
There's no talk again. There's no.
Let's
This
do
is
this
time for madness.
rubbish. This one
This
they are
is time
telling
for
us.
madness. Time for madness.
They are telling us we are stupid. Which kind of rubbish? What rubbish?
These people are taking our
You
generation,
said
our
somebody did
race.
not commit any crime. You said somebody was kidnapped. And you said if you refer it back to the High Court. High Court should go and try him. He had reasonable this to answer. When he was kidnapped, you didn't talk about the kidnap. How is that possible? How is that done? I know apart from Danulasi that has come out and said something about how can you say somebody was kidnapped and you say it was not the right process and you are saying go back to this thing. No other person is saying the right thing and lawyers are saying all the lawyers nobody should be paid. No more lawyer. The Kanu does not need any representative. Let us go and fight and release him. That's the only thing. Let us which kind of rubbish. All this talk should stop, I beg. I don't want to hear talk again. They are not going to release him. So don't forget about it until we force them to release him.
yeah. Just like Max rightly said this afternoon, that No need of talking or saying or expecting. The best thing is to shake them, give them handshake, and then embrace them.
People are strong
Then they
people. They
will
will say
understand.
if people face Yoruba or if people face any tribe, if you they talk, they know they want hear talk. Now the next thing I blow for mouth. Which kind of rubbish? This one never passed this thing. They don't use us the rub for ground, rub everybody for ground. Everybody just keep quiet. Appa, when I weekly we can't be. Appa. I beg, Google, I beg. I know just one. I don't want to talk more. The thing they best me. Waiting they happen. Not be just say they best me. They best me generality of people's. The weakness. The weakness. They are not even coming out to say this. We will not accept this. They are coming out to say, well, at least we've got this thing. What rubbish? What rubbish?
They're okay. They're satisfied with everything that is happening. They're okay.
You kidnap somebody and nobody is talking about the kidnap. How can you kidnap somebody and be trying the person? I beg. Ugo, I go to listen to you.
Okay, thank you, my brother. You're welcome. Chino, so you want to say anything? Chino, so now photo be that I've been a person. It's like his photo. Honestly, yeah. Erasmus, it's good to have you again here after a long time, almost 1 year now, or no more than 1 year. It's so good we have you here again. You know, you're one of the people that when you talk, I draw sense from whatever you say. I love listening to you as well. So whenever una see say things that waka like this, just like with the talk, we no need all these people. We don't need them. The lawyer that's supposed to be offended, angry, you no concern am, they are happy. Ojiraka abo ekpo nwaanyị at the same time. Happy, smiling and nodding head. While Ikenga, Ugochine, that has not even just when at his own leisure time, he will attend the call. He's the person that is telling you, hi, Mechineke mera ye ebere." Listen, when you begin when you begin to listen to these people, you will get mad. We don't need them. The only thing we need now is to focus and move on. And when you don't, hey, Chineke mera ya ebere. Chineke mere m ebere. Onye dị ihe a kwuo okwu ka m nụ olu gị biko. Okonkwo ngwa na ana m anụ olu gị. Let me know if it is my own Okonkwo or another Okonkwo. Okonkwo ngwanụ. Okay. I dey wait for you. Anytime your mic is okay, you talk. Thank
Mazuko,
you.
can you hear me?
Very well, my dear.
Good evening from here.
You're welcome.
Pato Cry, I salute you.
Yo, my brother. Brother Kokwa. Hey.
God bless you. God bless you. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. We stand on the government. We stand on the
When I say
government.
Majo Okonkwo no dey again, make una see am o. Make una see say wetin I dey talk na true. I dey always tell una say Okonkwo dey okay. Na time. Make una see am.
I
Mazi, you're
salute
welcome.
everybody. I salute all of you. I salute all of you.
I salute. God bless you, my brother, for joining us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank everyone that is listening. Once again, I've been quite a long time, and I'm still that Okonkwo, you know. One thing I know is that a lion can never give birth to a sheep. So I want to borrow some certain things from what Erasmus have just said. And to add it up, I want to let everyone that see himself as a Nigerian to count yourself miserable. And also a shameful to all Igbo elites, those people who say they are Igbos. This is not about Biafra, autopilot or whatever. This is a pure humiliation. Erasmus says something. How can a court who say discharged and acquitted, as we had in the early beginning, later turn back to thwart the same sentence that the court made to the in favor of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Now, they are saying that they are not abiding on the law, that it doesn't matter how a suspect is brought into the court that's supposed to be a place where I could say, the poor cries and their heart is hard from man to God. And you're still calling yourself a Nigeria. A court of a nation supposed to be an umbrella of a particular individual, as a nation, as an individual. But the court of Nigeria has become a graveyard for those who are poor, for those who are simple in heart. And you still say proudly that you are a Nigeria. Shame to all Igbo people. In fact, like Erasmus, it seems like we are the most stupid human beings on the face of the earth. As it is in my heart, everyone, if you say that you are an Igbo person, I want you to know that you can never get justice from any table, any institution as a Nigerian. It is better that all of us do this thing once and for all. Now, Mazugo, let me ask a question. Is Nigeria not part of the United Nations Charter?
No, they have caught themselves up.
Then you must know that we're talking about the pure Islamization, that they are no longer, these are Hamas in the South, these are Hamas in Africa. Because if they say they have nothing to do with the United Nations Charter, which is talking about rendition, when you bundle somebody out of the person's comfort zone without legal papers that you have committed an offense, and your court must not have right on any court based on this word, unless in Nigeria, in the Fulani hands. So this must be a call of wake up to every Biafra. I don't care who you are. It must be a loud call to all Igbos that you are nobody until you want to turn yourself to somebody. Israel, they were few in numbers, but they know that they have enemy. They did not sleep because they know what their brethren is up to do. They stood up. If you're an Igbo man, let's get Biafra. Otherwise, it will be your turn tomorrow. Today has clearly stated that you are the least person who hate yourself. Like Erasmus said, those of you who has voice, come out and speak. Those who has money, bring out your money. I want to use this opportunity also to thank the Prime Minister, MAZI Simon Eba. Many of you who are gossiping Okonkwo has run away. Did I run to your mother's house? Many of you who say that I paid me money, you must know what you don't know is bigger than you.
Yes. You understand?
What you don't know is bigger than you.
Yes.
I believe in silence. The ones I'm doing, you don't even know.
At all.
The price we pay on this journey, you don't even know it.
You don't know.
I am that Okonkwo. I want to tell MAZI Simon Eba, keep doing what you're doing. The Lord is with you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mazugo. I will be with you soon with a full photo. God bless you.
Yes. Thank you,
my brother.
thank you. Just Okonkwo, you made my day today. You and the Erasmus, una just make me. I dey happy now, in short, irrespective of whatever. I'm happy, honestly. I must confess. I'm happy you came. I'm happy Erasmus jumped in. It doesn't matter. Erasmus, I will still beg you. I know what really happened. I know why you are angry. But I just beg you once in a just anytime you see, just jump in. 5 minutes of your time, I beg you, Erasmus. I beg you with God. 5 minutes of your time. You know, sometimes you don't know what you mean. It's people around you that know your value. Biafrans value you because I know how many people that have called me on the phone to ask me, where's Erasmus? We don't see him again. Where's Max? When Max don't come here for 2 weeks, I will pick phone and call him. come before they go say you don dey. Where's mask? But the only difference between mask is mask Max will go on Twitter, he go to every program anywhere. But Erasmus, I beg you with God, try to join me or join anybody, not me particularly. Just try and you are so important. That your voice, you see, even if it's a minute words, you a minute sentence that you drop, man, it goes far. So we need you. I beg. Amazo Konkwo, I appreciate you so much. Our PM will be coming is 6 p.m. already, just few minutes to 6 p.m. So I think we'll have to round up so that we'll be able to join them in full force. And I believe our PM in the speech in the England today, I think it's England, Abby, United
Yeah,
Kingdom. In the United Kingdom today, he must address the current situation. So let's all try and join that program. Join the Zoom. It's open. You can. It's open Zoom. It's not a Zoom where it's not a coffee. It's not for a particular setup. It's for everybody. Anybody can join. So join the Zoom or join the program through any social media handle, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere. So I must say, Mazi, I must say thank you so much for joining us here, Biafran, this day. And stay tuned. You heard what Erasmus and Mazo Kongo said. We don't have too much time to waste or to talk or to do this or that. We must keep pushing. We have no choice but to keep pushing. If you have whatever, bring it. All these our big shots in the zone, you think it will get your turn. If anybody will tell Asare Dokobo that today you will cry, Asare Dokobo would never believe. But just look at him, he's crying like a baby. He thought by now he would have been made one minister for that or one director for that, but he didn't get them. So you see that when you leave the body, we are like a broom. When you leave a stick of broom leaves the main body and comes out, it will be thrown into fire. Yeah. So Asare Dokobo was just that he think looking for money will solve his problem. He think once I get this money now, my people, you know me now, I go become king in my whole land. He got the money the first time he went to what do you call it, Benin Republic, and built a school, forgetting he came from an area that need develop. This is the same Asani Dokobo that was fighting for his people. Is your nation. Is your people must stand. Is your must develop. Is your this. Immediately he got a little money. He abandoned the job, went all the way to Benin Republic to build a school. And today he is still looking for a way, calling the job people are not being carried along. Oh, this government is against it. No, it's not against it. This government is against Asare Dokobo. And no government, I was asking yesterday, has there been any government that was favorable? Was there any government that was favorable to any of them before? Which government was that? Was it Buhari? Was it Idiagbo and Shehu Shagari? Was it who was that? Was it Obasanjo that come and give you Niger Delta, South South? Who favored you? Nobody. Nobody can save you. I kept saying this. Nobody can save you unless you save yourself. Support this freedom movement. So not even this freedom. Support your own freedom. Your own freedom. If you refuse to support this freedom, you will support your own end. Just yesterday, what do you call them? In Enugu State, a full bus loaded was kidnapped. The whole passengers. Let me see if I can see the video. I will still forward it here. The whole passenger in that video, sorry, in the bus, they were all taken by what do you call them, the Funani, by the Funani terrorists. And the people of Enugu believe that their problem is sit at home. People of Anambra State believe that their problem is sit at home. It surprised me that in a time like this, somebody will wake up in the morning and start going to a market. You know that bullet of army bullet fly everywhere, anyhow, anywhere, anytime. Your problem is mercantilism, just like our prime minister said. This is why we don't move. This is why we are one place, stagnant people. We want to go and how much gain you want make? I don't know. They will go to that market from morning till night. They will not make any sale. They will come back and say, "Thank God, today we made it. Tomorrow go better." But sit at home so that tomorrow go better. You say no. Just take a look at what is happening. This is Enugu State. The same governor that is telling you Mazen Nandikalu should be reminded there. We don't need him out. Let him remain inside there. This is him. He has never for one day. He is busy launching operation, that one operation, the other one operation, pattern dance, operation golden up, operation python golden down the bros. But he has never launched any operation against these Funanis in Enugu State, kidnapping people day in, day out. Listen to the video.
Boss, now those kidnappers, they just come my place now they scatter this piece, so they pack all the passenger and carry the driver. Even now, the motor self still dey on. Nobody dey inside the motor again. Now peace park they run like this, so no, they don't park the enter bush self. They no dey again. So you get, they don't park them come out. Nobody dey inside the motor again. Now so it take happen. Now we still dey there self. Still dey there. Now only one passenger escape. The remaining one, boom, pack all of them. No, not be market, so he pass market. He pass market. In here where the express stop. Now that side like that. He don't pass our market yet. It remains more to enter express. How this thing happen? Yes, they close to Umup, but he never reach Umup. They close to Umup. You don't tell where you reach it, you know. They close to Umup, but he never reach Umup. We still dead there, sir. We still dead there. And those soldiers don't come, but they never enter bush. Boss, now those no they.
Did you hear that? Those soldiers, they don't come, but they never enter bush. You heard that they were kidnapped. You came, you are just patrolling. Why didn't you go after them immediately? Because una they work together. Listen, anybody fight, and all these people, where are they going to? Where are they going to? Where are they going to? They have kidnapped them now. We heard the story that they have kidnapped them. We will never hear the story of them being released. We will only get the story that people have been kidnapped. We never get the story back or video that, hey, we were those that kidnapped, we were kidnapping those, we were among the people that were kidnapping peace transport, but we are free today. You will not say because they never come back. They don't come back. Where are they? Once in a while now, you will see there is a mass grave discovered with so many bones, rotten bones, beheaded body, decomposing body of about 300 people. And we will say, hey, yeah, sit at home now. You will not listen. You want to go and do business. Tomorrow you will disappear. They will lay the blame on IPOB. They will lay the blame on ESN. They will lay the blame on Biafra Army. They will say, Simon Egba don't keep. But the thing is that if you go, you don't go, you are not coming back. This one thing everybody must put here, put am for your forehead, put am for your front, so you go dey see am. Call your people, call your people. Mazi, if you wan say anything, you say before we go, abeg.
There's nothing I can say again. This people, you see, our little Indomas and Nadikalo said they are deaf, they are led, they are, call them all manner of names. Our people, that I don't know. When it comes to issue within themselves, they are wise. When it comes to issue to tackle a stranger who is your oppressor, they turn blind eye, playing all kind of complicity, compromise, and all that. Look at somebody, sit at home, you can't sit at home. Look at what you have done to yourself. You said you are making money, you want to go, something very important, you are still more. But if you go to church, if they ask you to do dry fasting 7 days, no food, you will agree. This one, there is danger. You are playing with your life. I don't know what to say. These people are annoying me. They are very, very annoying. I don't know what to say. You know, I am waiting for the like say wicked siblings. Let them come and tweet. Let me know what they will tweet concerning this court verdict today. Let me see. If they don't get shit, let them tweet. Like I see. Because these people that are the most people that are annoying me. The thing that we are facing today, they contributed to it. They kidnap your brother. Talk, he can't talk. He said, let nobody talk. They seal it. Then when it comes to legal team again, you enter there, you spoil everything, scatter everybody. And go to court, you cannot go to court. My brother, let me just leave this in. Let me just forget about talking and getting angry. The more I talk, the more I get angry. Honestly. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Biafrans, we have to end this program now. Just stay tuned for the next program as we move. God bless you all. Thank you for being part of this program. We must continue to do whatever we have been doing. The only thing is that if you have been moving with one step in a minute, now you have to tempo it. Move 10 steps in a minute instead of the usual one you used to move. If not, your story will be worse than this, and goodbye.
And let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk, and there will be young who will rise again. Amen. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what they should do to stop this evil. They know it. I have said it, and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow